Hey folks, and welcome back to Gaming with Geronimo, and we got something special for you, disc golf. I am a big fan of disc golf, and we are going to be playing Disc Golf Masters. I was very fortunate to have this gifted to me. My son gifted it to me on Steam, so he knows I like disc golf. He also plays disc golf. To see how fitting and to kind of throw in how much I like disc golf and so forth, I am wearing my Disc Golf Dynamic Disc Brigade team shirt from whenever I was sponsored by them. I'm going to move my webcam for you to show you my wall, what it looks like. So you could see there on my wall, I had all my discs. Not only did I have all my discs up there, but I had some PGA information for where I have my PGA number. And last but not least, I'm going to show you something else a little special. My dynamic disc golf bag. So let's dive into this bag a little bit. So in this game, we got a lot of different discs. I got my Judge. I got my Pure. I got my Evader. I got my Escape. This one is the Supreme edition of my Escape. You can tell I got these things beat up. And if you can see on the rim, I got my name on them and my phone number. So if I ever lose my disc, they get found. Not only that, I also have an organization that I started called Disc Golf and Faith. So we have a bag tag up here, my Disc Golf and Faith bag tag. Now, we've taken a little bit of a break from Disc Golf and Faith, which is an organization that I founded to just tie in a spiritual connection and just to have a fun and safe, guilt-free place to just come out and hang out and be together and have fellowship while we play disc golf. And then Hurricane Helene happened. And Hurricane Helene happened in the greater CSR area. I live in Georgia, near Augusta, Georgia. And we got hit hard with the hurricane when Hurricane Helene came in, and it just devastated the area. It looked like a war zone. And it damaged our home disc golf course, Patriots Park, where we played at. And we played at a lot of other parks here in the local area. But Patriots Park was the one where Disc Golf and Faith primarily played out of. And we had little weekend tournaments and these little bag tag events and trophy challenges and things like that. And since the hurricane happened, the park took a long time to get fixed. It's now up and ready to go. Thanks to Tabor, the family, who owns the Culvers here in Grovetown. They got it taken care of. So all things considered, we actually, very grateful for it, but we haven't picked back up Disc Golf and Faith, and I haven't played a lot as of late. But my son does like disc golf too, and he's played with me a few times, and this is fitting. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's get in here. Let's play some disc golf. Let's have some fun with it. And from what I gathered, Latitude 64 is part of the Dynamic Disc family, the trilogy. So you had Latitude 64, you have Westside Discs, and you have Dynamic Discs, all discs which I own and I use primarily in my bag. So let's get in here. I don't have a lot that I can do in here in setting up the player profile. I can pick my character if I want a boy or girl. I can pick the body, skin tone, how it would apply, the head. Now I'm a gray hair guy, but eye colors, I got green eyes, hazel, if you will. We got different faces. This one's a little bit more like my face, I guess. Hair, or I can go bald. I'm going to go hair. And then my hair color is going to be gray because, I got gray hair. So that'll work out. I wish there was more that I could do with the styles, but we'll find out more about this game as we go. Beard, goatee. We're gonna do this one. We get a little bit of the 5 o'clock shadow in there, along with the goatee, and that'll work out fine. I don't need those really thick eyebrows. I don't have a lot to choose from there. I'm not able to choose tattoos. I don't have any clothes or costumes. So I think these are things that I can get in-game content as we go forward, and we'll figure it out. Let's see. We got hats. I do like to wear a hat. Glasses. No eyewear. Shirts. Got a plain shirt. Bonus stage. Spin-off games. You know what? Let's just do the bonus stage shirt. We got shorts. We'll get those. Shorts, white socks, long socks. So when I play disc golf, I typically play with longer socks. I don't like to play with shorts because of all of the brush, poison oak, poison ivy things that you can have out there. Very basic tennis shoes. All right, so we got this set up. This is cool. I did play a little bit, and we got brand. So we got Latitude, Westside Disc, Discmania Dynamic Disc. I like dynamic discs, but we can go with all of them. And we'll leave it out there. Geronimo. All right, escape. Boom, we got it. Settings. We've turned the volume completely down thanks to YouTube copyright laws. Maybe I'll have some music playing in the background. I don't know. But we got graphics quality on high. We're running 1440p. We got the measurement system is imperial. We can go metric or imperial. I like to use feet because we play in feet here in the United States. I'll have the aim assist on, UI volume, everything else will be on just as it is. We got the reward track. I started doing playing to get started. Wish I would have waited, but it is what it is. But we got these different discs that I can buy. We got clothing, shoes, different things. So yeah, we'll look at here and see as we go on. This is my current disc collection. I have a Pure, a Judge, a Fuse, an Explorer, and a Maverick. And the irony to all of that is I actually have one of all of those discs in my bag right now. I showed you the Pure and the Judge already, but I do have the Maverick, Explorer, and Fuse in there as well. These are, if you look over here, you can see how these discs fly, their flying pattern, and how far they will fly. With the feet being on the left and the yards or the meters being on the right. And so you get an idea. The Judge, you can throw almost up to 300 feet at full power. Explorer can go over 400 feet. The Pure can go up to 300 feet. And it's a little bit more of a straight disc where the Judge has a little bit more of a turn on it, or a fade, should I say. The Fuse is an understable disc, and then the Maverick is also an understable long disc, and actually can throw a little further than the Explorer. So I got a little bit in my bag, and then I have a Latitude 64 shoulder bag, which will hold up to 9 discs. So I have room to put 4 more discs in this bag. So that's cool. And then you got over here your distance drivers. I don't have any. Your fairway drivers, I got 2 of them. Your mid drivers or your mid range discs, and then you got your putters. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to play. So we got right here, we got practice, we got a lobby. So if we go to practice, and just to show you, this game is very controller recommended. So we're going to welcome the Cannon Park, and we're going to do a little bit of playing here. So the disc golf is simple. So how we're playing, we're throwing it from the tee to the basket. The rules are just the same as golf. So we're going to step into the tee and learn the controls. So we're going to do that together here so you understand how to play. So welcome to the tutorial. Use the left stick to look around. So we're going to look around with the left stick. Wham! and we got that in. So now we're going to aim at the landing zone accordingly. And then we're going to pull the right stick back to adjust the power. So if you remember that pure can go about 300 feet, that is 197 feet. So it's roughly about 67% of the power. Now, if I throw it low and flat, the disc will kind of hover low to the ground, but it will lose a little bit of distance. If I throw it too high, the disc will just crash out. But if I throw it at just the right angle, this disc will launch and keep going forever. But we don't want to do all of that. We're just going to keep it down a little bit. We're going to go roughly about 70% power. The disc flies relatively straight, so I don't need to go too much to the right. So let's go ahead and go to about 67% or 68, 70 and throw it. And there we are. And it just wasn't enough. So I didn't make it into the circle. So 164 feet. So we'll keep drawing until we land. So let's try this a little bit again. And we'll go about 80%. There we go. That's right. And we made it into the circle. Okay, we'll press A to tap in. So now we're going to practice our angles. So adjust the release by pulling the right stick backwards and sideways. So we go backwards and sideways. So now if I use the left back button, it won't let me do it now, but the left back button will actually let me see closer to the target. But I'm going here at a high angle, and what we're going to be doing is called a hyzer spike. So I'm going to bring it in at an angle, and I'm just going to rip it. Go. And that angle. And that in disc golf is what we call a hyzer spike. Could have been a little bit closer. So now we're going to angle. We're going to pull back. Typically, you want to go center chains or to the right of the chains as a right-hander and to the left of the chains as a left-hander. But for this one, how my analog stick is and how touchy it is, I'm going to go ahead and just go slightly to the left and keep that bad boy in there. And I'm off, so we'll keep that and practice that. There it is. See how much I had it to the left and I went center chains. All right, so switch to the forehand mode. So we're going to press X, switch to the forehand mode, and we see on the other side of the basketball court that there's a basket. We actually have a park here in the greater Augusta area where we have to throw around a fence, kind of like that of a tennis court. Patriots Park, we had to go around a tennis court as well. So once again, we're going to switch to the forehand mode, kind of throw it up here at an angle, and let's go. A little long. Ooh, almost ace. That's a tap in. So now we're going to do what's called a push or a spin putt. So you're going to press X to do a spin putt or a push putt. And I missed it all together. Keep trying until we get it. Chains out. Yeah, I'm really sucking at this putting right now. Oh, that's why. There it is. All right, so we got that done. So let's go ahead and jump into some matches. So let's go to solo. Let's do the daily challenge. So this lets me know who are all the people in the leaderboard. All right, minus 14 is the best. These guys are awesome. Elite level. Wind is a little bit to the southeast, if you will, by 1. Let's go ahead and go into this game. So Minoka Springs, par 27, 2,221 feet, easy difficulty. So 279 feet. So if I do the left B button, it lets me know where it's at. I can see it. Good. So I know what I'm going for here. So this fuse is understable, meaning that it's going to fly to the right. So let's just go ahead and throw this thing, and it does. It flies to the right. See how much it went to the right? It kind of sucks. Should have picked a different disc, or threw it in a different way. Let's see. There it is. We got us a birdie. All right, 1 down out of 9 holes. So 235 feet. Let's get my Explorer. Let's switch over to a forehand. Get a little bit of an angle. No, too much. And nope, not in the water. Thankfully. So too much disc. I could have thrown a putter to that. Just missed it. 73 feet. Let's break even on a par. And we got that. Or par. All right, so we see this one right here. 249 feet. I'm uphill, so the disc is going to travel. Okay, there's my judge. My judge is a little bit more stable, meaning that it'll cut down a little bit more. So let's go here. And nope. Too much. Should have put a little bit more angle on it. Now we're putting uphill. Let's do a spin putt. Hey, look at that. We say birdie. Good putting. In real life, I'm not putting that good. Sometimes. Not very often. All right, we're going uphill. We got Explorer. Maverick. Let's go with the Maverick. So when you're throwing a disc uphill, you got to go with a stronger disc. So even though it's a shorter distance, you need a more stronger disc because you're going up the hill, which requires more power to get up the hill. If it's going down the hill, then you need a slower disc, less strong of a disc. So there we go right there, 236 feet. It's not very far. We're going to switch over to a forehand. I do like to throw forehands. We're going to stay with the judge. My buddy DJ in Kansas, that guy loves the judge. It's one of his favorite discs. And he is who got me into disc golf. Oh, no. Cut. No, it didn't cut. The DJ plays really good. He can throw really far too. I miss you, bud. I hope all is well. So we played at Eagles Crossing in Missouri. I'm getting ready to do a farming simulator tour or episode on Alma, Missouri. And Alma, Missouri is probably about an hour, maybe 45 minutes from Eagles Crossing. And that is a massive disc golf course. I met DJ down there with a couple of my disc golf and faith disc golfers in Georgia. We did a road trip, stayed a night down there, and played some disc golf, and then came back home, and it was a great time. All right, there we go, 220 feet. Switch over to a forehand. And Yeah, I messed that up. So that'll give me par if I make it from here. I got some video footage as well as a lot of pictures from Eagles Crossing. It was a good time. But I played in mini disc golf courses all over the United States. All right, 236 feet. And you can see, because it's going downhill, that the putter just goes a lot further, but I knew there was a backstop there, so I was not overly concerned about it. And there we go. Center chains. Slightly left. Let's see. 240 feet. No, get out of the water. Obi. Got a penalty stroke, so we're going to move to the line where it crossed the water at. So I was able to break even with a par. Not such a good round, but is what it is. All right, 260 feet, 66 feet. I'm gonna throw the disc up just a little bit high so it crashes out. And that should be good. And there it is. All right, we finished that one. So par 55. So we did 6 under. That's not bad. And if you're playing in real life and you get 6 under, that's actually a very, very good score. So I hit 89% of the fairways, -6, which is 3.5 strokes better than your recent average of -2. 100% conversion rate from the circle 1. That is elite level putting. Keep that routine going. So really cool. So I didn't. It's 9 holes, and you got a -14 in there. So I don't know if there's any cheating going on or whatever the case is, but it's a really hard feat to get a -14 on a 9-hole course. That means you got to go birdie on everything, and you got to eagle several holes. Got to get several hole-in-ones. Anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and go back, and let's go to Cannon Park, and let's try that one. Layout challenges. It's Fun City Park course with shorter holes, clean fairways, scenic views. It makes perfect for beginners and ace hunters alike. Surrounded by autumn colors in the downtown skyline. This is disc golf at the heart of the city. So silver is -4, even is bronze. Par 35, 5,020 feet. Some medium difficulty. Layout reward. I can get an escape, a fusion escape. So my Supreme escape is similar to a fusion escape, so that's a very good disc, and I would like to have it because it's a 9-speed, so it would give me a whole lot more distance. And so I don't have a personal best on this yet. Let's jump in. Mitchell, I hope you're enjoying this, watching. Tell Matt to give it a watch to get you guys in there checking out the game. Is really cool. All right, so we're going to go up. We're going to look at this. So 341 feet out. That's a long throw for a lot of people. If you're not avid disc golfers and not familiar with it, if you don't play a lot, that is a hard throw. So there's going to be 2 or 3 throws for you to get that disc down there. No, and that's typical of me. I do hit trees a lot. But I can get out of this. So there goes my second throw. We got a judge, 194 feet. Let's get down here. Bam. That went a little bit long, but we have a putt to say par. And we say par. All right. Let's move on. We'll forget that one ever happened. All right, 410 feet. That's a long way. We got to get through those trees. We got a couple gaps over here to the right that we could probably hit. I definitely want to get that Maverick going. So we're going to get this thing up and throw it. We did get through. So because the Maverick is understable, I'm kind of throwing the disc wrong. So I got to work on that. So we're going to do a standstill. Well, that sucks. I didn't play that one well. So I'm learning the controls of this game. So we might settle for a bogey for this one. Or save par. Look at that. Let's go. That's a good one. Good putt. Good putt. Way to crush it. All right, there we go. We got 591 feet. That thing is way out there. Now, we got pros on tour that can hit that with no problem. All right, see how that's understable? Goes to the right, then works its way to the left. That's good. We got a little bit, 336 feet. That's a little bit of a shot there. So we're going to do 266 feet. Got hit by the tree. All right, we're going to be lucky to save par on this one. Feet. Luckily, that's not out of bounds. Some places would play that as out of bounds. Oh, all right. Par 4, we broke even with a par. Lucky. So we're doing even right now. Remember, this was a medium course. In real life, I probably wouldn't have been doing that good. All right, so we got this tree to go through. I don't want the Maverick. I want the Explorer. We're going to go right here to the right. And we're just going to grip and rip it. Get us set up. That's a good throw. 311 feet. So we got another 331 feet. Let's go ahead and get that Maverick. I needed to be to the left a little bit more. OB in the water. Oh, thank you, Rock. That saved me. I do that a lot too in real life. All right, we're going to push putt. Oh, right on the basket chains. All right, so par again. All right, are we going to get any birdies on here? I don't know, man. What do you think? Put in the comments if you think I'm going to get a birdie. All right, 361 feet straight ahead. I shanked it, which is normal. I do that all the time. 282 feet on the shank. That's pretty good. Normally when I shank it, I throw it silly far. Let's do a quick little forehand. $73 feet. Got that little stump in the way. All right. Still, we got par straight out. Breaking even. All right. Oh, this one's a bomb. 737 feet. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to angle. There we go. We're going to angle. We call this an anhyzer. And I'm going to throw it up high because I want it to kind of fly and fight out of it, but I don't want it to go too much. No, it's too much of an angle. I didn't get it to out of bounds. Move to lie. Let's just do this. I'm going to switch over to forehand. Shank. Yep. Well, it's going to be our first bogey for sure. Perfect throw. I didn't expect it to go down the hill. Oh, we went par. I thought we were getting a bogey. We saved par. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, moving on. 318 feet. So we got that one is right there. A little bit. We got to come over here. All right, it might be just enough. I'll get through the trees. And no. Well, nice try. Almost threaded it through the trees. Do a little bit of a forehand. Throw it there off the ground so it doesn't slide too much. Just tap that in, and we save par. Are we going to even get a birdie at all today? All right, we are way over there. We got to get through here. So this is going to definitely be a forehand. No, come on. Lucky kick. I needed that. So I'm not really good with using my right analog stick for normal throws. There we go. Got around everything. Nice. 306 feet. 240 feet. We got to get through to there. And we got a little bit of a gap there. Got to judge. That hurts. And there's birdie gone. Stop it with the tree. All right, let's put that one in. Hopefully we save par. And we did save par. All right, last chance to get a birdie. 899 feet. So I gotta say, this game has some pretty good graphics. I'm liking it. It's not too hard to play. I don't like being behind trees. 306 feet is good. All right, this is a long putt for birdie. My one birdie shot. See if we can get it. And no, I should have switched it over to a push putt. Tap it in. We parred all the way out. So we got a even par final score. Got some points there. Personal best drive, 102. Previous was 98. That's showing me in meters. Your drive average today is 83, 13 meters more than your career average of 70. You landed 62% of your approach shots inside circle 2. Getting close to making getting close makes putting much easier. So there's my scorecard. One bogey. No, one penalty. I'm sorry. All right. Really cool. So wasn't able to get the reward. Or was I? So I have 2 gold points and I can buy other discs. We got the Brave, the Ballista, Dagger. Dagger's another putter. And we got clothing here that we can buy, glasses. This Captain is available. Captain is, but I don't like the burst plastic, but this Captain is 13 speed, I believe, so it's a pretty powerful disc. Maiden, that's a 10 speed. This is a very overstable disc. This would be a great, this West Side disc would be a great disc to use for forehands. We'll hold off. We're going to get more. Here in a minute. Let's try Manoka Springs. We're going to play the easy yellow. Let's start off with the yellow. Wind is calm. Layout reward is the peak. Let's go. And this will be our last game that we run in here just to, give it a try. All right, so we got 250 feet. Let's do the judge. Or you know what? Let's do a pure. Come on, break. Get out of the water. No. I would have made it too if I would have. Almost saved par. All right, first bogey. Oh, it's 18 holes. This is going to be a beast. All right. Are you kidding me? Again? I made it through the obstacle anyway. Save par. That's good. All right. So 200. All right. Let's get the judge. Let's get that one to come down. If we get it go high enough, we get a little hyzer spike, and that should be our first birdie of the day. Bam. Nice. Offset that bogey. All right, 269 feet. That way. We're going to go high so we spike it. Hyzer spike. Get down. So, as you can tell, we went higher, so we sacrificed distance because we can go over 300 feet with that disc. So that way we can just get closer with it crashing down off of a spike. All right, same thing. Let's switch over to forehand. Let's go with the judge. All right, a little bit long. It's all good. Thank you, Rocks, for stopping it from going too far. Should have threw it out with more of an angle. Okay. Push putt. Boom. No! Tap in. Oh, we almost got us a birdie there. At least we got 2 birdies for the day. We'll take it. All right, 194 feet. That's going uphill. If we look over here, we got to get over this. So we definitely want to switch over to a forehand. And we're just going to go over here. And hopefully it crashes down. It's that rock. No, not behind it. That sucks. So we'll take par on that. Bad play by me. All right, obstacle 279 feet. We got a fuse. We got that tree. Just throw that fuse right there. I've got to throw it on a hyzer. Basically, I need to have the disc. Well, where we're looking at the disc, I need to turn it, a certain way. So then offset for it to traveling to the right. So we got to get around that. So that's going to be a putter, forehand. Let's get it. Not as far as I would like. I need to get some. I need to get me some overstable, which means they'll turn to the left for me as right-handed easily. Discs, mid-range discs, so then that way I can use them. Let's use my judge. All right. That's within a putting distance. Let's take it. That should have been a birdie. 2 down. Par 4, 594 feet. So we definitely need a forehand on this one. We're going to come out over here. And that should get between those trees. Nope, that's not good. Oh, I got lucky. Ooh, almost hit the top of the cage. All right, got another birdie. That's nice. 266 feet. It's right there. Definitely a putter. And just go up a little bit high and let it crash down. Could have went a little bit lower. I would have been closer to the basket. All right, we're getting some birdies. Look at that. 4 down. Would have been 5 down if it wasn't for that wonderful bogey on the first hole. 220 feet right there. Get a little forehand. Nope. Oh, did I get lucky on that one? All right, that should be an easy putt. There it is. Perfect throw. Let's go. 230 feet. Slight angle. Nope, shanked it. Hit the tree. Ooh. Still got a little bit of a putt. I got that backdrop there, which is nice. Let's push putt. Oh, we got lucky. Another birdie. 6 down. All right, man. Now we're cooking with gas. 318 feet. And it's close to the water. So this is a risky one. Because of how close to the water it is. Do a little bit of a forehand play. And just kind of let it lie in between. Woo, we got lucky on that one. Good play. There it is. Chains high. All right. 4 more holes. We're almost done, guys. Now, in real disc golf, this would be a pain because we got to walk uphill, downhill, and got to go to all my places. So, yeah. You know what? Let's do a forehand. So that way we can throw over here, and it's going to be over to the right side of the disc, or the basket. And let's go. displacement. We're going to be putting uphill. Nope, I should have went higher. I should have known that. All right, we got par. So we're par 3ing out because we're playing at a different T-pad locations. All right, uphill. So this one's going to require a lot of power, right? So what we need is we're going to come over here. Come into the fairway a little bit. And then we'll get a second putt. Use a backstop for that tree. All right, we got ourselves 410 feet. This is going to be a forehand play because of the angle. So we're going to switch this way. And we are going to go kind of right down here and just let it fly. Now my buddy John, he throws forehands like crazy. He is really good. Oh my goodness, look at that disc. I threw that thing 492 feet because it was going downhill. My furthest throw in real life is about 400 and about 430 feet, roughly. So we're downhill, so we got to go down on the cage a little bit. And if we were uphill, oh no, we bogeyed that one. Not good. Yeah, so you want to go low on the cage if you're downhill. You want to go high on the cage if you're downhill, you want to go high on the cage. If you're uphill, going down, you want to go low on the cage when you're aiming. All right, let's forehand this. And we got to get over the water. Out behind the tree. No bueno. Step to the side. Oof, out of bounds. Oh, I got lucky. And 2 bogeys in a row. Yeah, I wish I would have done better. So 5 under on an 18-hole course. For me, in playing in real life, that's not actually a bad score. For 0 of 2 pure mold throws when OB this round. Probably playing safer. So, yeah. Personal best, -5. So there we go. So we got my disc collection. We got a reward track. I got 3 now. So a lot of different discs that I can get. Oh, the truth. Yeah, I can't wait to get a truth. The truth mid-range is going to be huge for me. Get us a captain. Might as well. Captain is a 3-speed or a 13-speed. Let's go ahead and get this one. We're going to claim that for 2. So we got that. And this jury putter is a little bit more overstable, and that'll be good for, well, let me get this one, this 10-speed. I'm going to claim this Fortress. It's a 10-speed, overstable. This is going to be a good forehand disc. So let's go to our disc collection. Let's see. I want to get the Explorer out, get the Maverick out. Bam. All right, so I got my putters there. I got my Fuse there. I got my Explorer. Got my Maverick. All right. Got my Fortress. And then my last disc in here is my driver. All right. I think we got that. So that's good. Anyway, that'll cover it down for us. I think that's good. I hope you enjoyed playing some disc golf with me as much as I enjoyed playing it. Yeah, I actually like this game. So I do Disc Golf Valley. I do have a few videos on my channel about Disc Golf Valley, a couple of aces, hole-in-ones on there. So if there's something, go back, look at my channel feed and look at some of those videos. But yeah, tell me if this was a gift to me, and I'm glad it was, and it's actually a good gift. So I'm happy that I got it, but I absolutely would have bought it. I got it early access, so that's awesome. But go ahead and give it a try. Let me know what you'd like me to download so you don't have to. Take a look out for my Farming Simulator tutorial. I actually put a tutorial on how to set up your mods and get your game ready for a fresh start or a start from scratch type scenario. So hopefully that'll help you out if that's kind of your jam or something you like to do. But let me know if there's something you'd like me to play or download so you don't have to. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, peace out.